Welcome back to the very brand new exciting video of Future of Humanity. In today's topic, we explain and discuss about the future of humanity, in which we grapple with a question central to most of our lives. What will our future look like? A famous scientist studying today's trend in order to hypothesize what might come tomorrow, how we will live, where we will live, whether or not an almighty AI might soon rule over us. Futurists have been conceptualizing our potential fate for centuries, sometimes successfully, perhaps, as we stumble through uncertain times. Their work is more important now than by 2050. We will be able to send those memories, emotions, and feelings across the internet. Brain science will have exploded, and it will have revolutionized communication system. Medicine will develop exponentially. We will have cured certain forms of cancer, and we will have begun to treat the disease like a common cold, because we have some certain techniques, some technology advancement facilities to tackle those diseases. We will no longer be lethal. Technology will help in this respect. Smart toilet will perform liquid biopsies to detect those cancer cells, genes, enzymes. We will catch a tumor cells years or even decades before they form. When they are just small colonies of several hundred cells circulating in the blood, smart object will measure our biometrics automatically. iPhone, a smart gadget, can already calculate a pulse. In the future, our clothes will detect the beginning of a heart attack. It will begin to detect those severe lethal diseases and advise us to seek treatment immediately. We are gradually discovering the genes that control the aging process. We will soon be understand how to repair the biological damage inflicted on our bodies over the course of our lives. The medicine will prove or moved past simply providing a cure and will help move humanity closer to the biological perfection. By 2050, we can imagine Mars becoming a vacation site. Instead of going to the beach, people will spend money to go and hang out in space. If we had the motivation, we might be able to turn at least a near solar system into the backyard. It's not difficult. Elon Musk famously said, "How do you build a small fortune in a space? Start with a big fortune, but if we were to manage it, we will have access to what are essentially unlimited resources." Asteroids are rich in various metallic and mineral ingredients, rare earth elements that are fundamental to modern civilization. The first cyborgs means half human and half robot. The revolutionary invention ready, will be born somewhere around 2030. This will be the wealthiest people whose brain will be networked with computer. function with AI. These computers will have those AI capabilities. These primitive cyborgs will have the limited AI capability. By 2050, the AI capability will be tremendous. They will have most of our boundaries defined by the biological aspect. So the cyborgs will become immortal, as they will be able to defeat those diseases and old age. Since cyborgs will be immortal, they will not have the need to procreate. So they will stop having children. These wealthy people or cyborgs will have the full control of AI. They will use AI for their own benefit, but they will not allow it. So 99.99% people will never become cyborgs. So we will see a bipolar world. Cyborgs and the ordinary people. Since ordinary people will have no jobs, they will spend their time in pursuit of much simpler things like spending time on entertainment, daydreaming, etc. The, the basic income will have two counterparts or components. The universal, same for everyone, and the incentive for education. The more educated, the more incomes you will receive. Since everyone will have the same kind of income, poverty will be eradicated completely. Since all the work will be done by robots and AI machines, there will be absolutely efficiency everywhere. Due to the highest level of efficiency, there will no shortage of glut of goods in the market. Autonomous car, autonomous self-driving vehicle will rule the transport industry in the future. No need for a driver. Autonomous self vehicle are first preferences for the lot of people, and also the 2020 report by the International Institute for Environment, and that by 2050 roughly 68% of the population will live in urban areas. That works out to 6.6 billion people, or an increase of 2.2 billion from today. We might say that almost all the population growth between now and 2050 will happen in cities. Increased demand for housing, urban infrastructure development, smart city development, autonomous transportation, modern hospitalization facilities, electricity, water, food, basic service, education, medical service in these places. The infrastructure and resource needed to meet this demand will place added stress on the surrounding environment, which are already heavily stressed as it is. There is an upside to all this growth. While more people means more in the way of need, it also means more in the way of production. And there is one thing cities are very good: it's fostering innovation, and although the act of bringing people together. As a result, cities in 2050 will be built or rebuilt to provide for the basic needs of their population in a way that absolutely must be sustainable. It means finding a way to do more with less, not to mention eliminate waste as much as possible. Smart homes, smart living. The idea of smartphone and such devices accessible anywhere there is an internet connection. In case of smart home, person will have to access everything in their home, appliances, devices, utility through Bluetooth and wireless internet. The IoT, Internet of Things, become a reality. A digital world concept and real world will become interlinked like never before. On the other hand, this will be driven by trillions of devices, sensors. They connect countless points in the real world to the internet. People experience to the world will be increasingly mediated through augmented reality, virtual reality, and the help of artificial intelligence. They connect to just about anyone and everything will. And strangely enough, many of us had a preview of due to the recent pandemic. A door-to-door step delivery service, increased automated and involved smart cars, shuttle pods, unmanned vehicle, aerial drone, all will become a part of our common daily life. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Thanks a lot.